I'm glad you decided to return. I'm happy I decided to return because this is day 2, but I could have given up already. Sometimes I give up. Well, not necessarily give up, but other things get in the way, especially my mental health. But today's video is not about mental health. We will get there. I promise. We will. As you guys can see, I have a new background. My door to my bedroom, because the light is going towards the door. Therefore, my face looks pretty good. Since I got a new haircut today, I thought it would be a good time to talk about the subject of femininity and masculinity and my opinion on those two things, especially when it comes to myself and how I present myself and the things I do and why I think the things that I do. We're just gonna roll with it. So for a lot of my life, I have been what you would consider to be a tomboy. I played sports. I played basketball. I've done track and field previously. Other things, but mostly basketball was my main one. So you would always see me in basketball shorts, boys' clothes, boys' shoes, men's, whatever. But once I started getting a bit older and coming into a more feminine body, I started being more feminine with what I wear and what I do and how I dress. But it has been hard. It is hard when you are tall and a thick girl, because I'm like 5'8", 5'9". My shoe size is a woman's 11. It's a struggle. But with that being said, the fashion I prefer is men's clothing. 1, because it's more comfortable. 2, because I just like it more. I feel like my body suits it more in some cases, depending on what it is. But my ideal look is clothes that show off that I have a nice set of boobs. I do also have a nice butt. I love that part of being feminine and clothes that showcase that, but also sometimes I wish they just weren't there and I was more flat just for a certain look or a certain day or certain anything, especially when I get like a fresh haircut. Like, I want to show my masculine side. I've always had days where I'm like, I want to look more like a boy. I wish I was more like a boy. I wish my jawline was more masculine. It's not the most feminine jawline to begin with anyway, but these are the things I think about. But then I also have days where I just want to be the prettiest thing ever. I want to do full face makeup and wear a dress or something more tight-fitting, and that's just how it is. I still love this camera angle. You can still see that I have a lot of hair even though it's up. And you still don't have to see my whole face. And I'm looking great. My eyebrows looking great too. Wow. More and more of the world is starting to understand that there is not clean-cut binary to things. Gender, sexuality, anything really. But femininity and masculinity, you can do both. You can be both. You could be one, you could be the other. You could be neither if you don't want to use that. But there's traits and they're the way the world and society has taught us to think of things. Because at the end of the day, it's just because we call it that. Certain things that are feminine are only feminine because someone said they're feminine, and there's certain things that are masculine that are only masculine because someone said so. So if you say that you want to do either, that's okay too, because at the end of the day, all of it is just because someone said so. That's it, really. Am I feminine? Yes. Am I masculine? Yes. Am I both at the same time? Yes. Because guess what? That's okay. And I'll take a moment to clarify that I use she, her pronouns. My biological sex is female. I would say I'm a girl, woman, whatever. But that doesn't define my look or how I perceive myself. That's just how I choose to categorize myself and makes the most sense to me. But whatever. The funny thing is though, is I've been mistaken for a guy several times in my life, called him Mr. I don't know, just what we would call masculine. There we go. Full circle. Back to just because someone said so. What's crazy to me is how much people care about the label, in the sense that they feel like everyone needs one, everyone should be a specific way, this or that, not many options. And you could use your mental energy for something else, so much more worth your time, and so much more worth your brain power than to sit there and be like, well, she's not feminine enough, and oh god, he's showing too much femininity, and oh, why is she acting so masculine, and ooh, his masculinity is whatever. Like, we'll get into toxic masculinity one day, but I don't got the time for that right now, but we will get there. If you wanted to sit with me and ask me to define femininity and masculinity, things that come to mind are gonna be femininity is stuff that makes you feel like a woman. Masculinity are things that make you feel like a man. But not everyone is a man or a woman, and not all women have vaginas and vulvas, and not all men have penises and testicles. And feeling like one of those things, I don't know that that can be defined. Like, I feel like a woman, but my reasons for feeling like a woman are going to be your reasons for feeling like a woman. And some of my reasons for feeling like a woman may be some reasons why someone else feels like a man. Like, there's so much gray area. And you're going to try and force people into femininity or masculinity. I'll use my hair as an example here. I get undercuts, so it goes around the back, like you saw in the other clip. But anyway, so I only have half a head of hair really, and some people would be like, oh, shaving your head and getting designs is a masculine thing, and I see why. But also, if I wear my hair down, you can't see it. And when I wear my hair down, people say I look feminine and that my hair is feminine. But I have both on my head at the same time. A feminine style and a masculine style. But it's just hair. It's a haircut, it's a design, it's a choice. I don't care what it is, feminine or masculine. I just like that it looks fly as fuck. Another thing I think about often when it comes to femininity and masculinity in my presentation of myself is sometimes, surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly, but I wish I was flat-chested. I am a double D cup. I have a lot of boob. They get tiring to have, but sometimes I just want a flat chest for like a masculine androgynous look. Like, that sounds so attractive, and I am attracted to androgynous people. Masculinity that has an air of femininity to it, things like that I really like. But sometimes I wish I looked like that, but I don't. I got these. Here they are. They're mine. I'm gonna work with them, but that's my opinion, and that's totally fine. Something that I've always found funny are the things that people choose to put a label of femininity or masculinity on, because it's just like, don't we all do this? Don't we all deal with this? Isn't this common enough that it doesn't need to be categorized? But I guess it surely does, because some people just can't live a happy life without putting everything into a box. For example, people will say the fact that I'm tall is a masculine trait. Like, yes, men scientifically are typically taller than women, but because I turned out to be tall, that is now a masculine trait that I have. Like, stuff like that doesn't make sense to me. People would tell me I'm masculine because I play sports. Everyone plays sports. Sports are universal, but we gender them. Also, sports are gendered for other reasons that make sense, like safety issues and things, but we could get into that in a different point in time. At the end of the day, you can say I'm masculine, feminine, neither, whatever. I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna have a fly haircut. I'm still gonna have boobs. I'm still gonna keep rocking and rolling with it. And I hope other people do too. I really, truly do hope that other people either already at this point or get to the point where they understand. Just keep doing whatever, because no matter what you do, it's gonna have a label, because society decided everything needs a label, everything needs a description, everything needs to be put in a box. It's gonna have that at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, just do what you're gonna do, because it's gonna get judged, labeled, whatever. Next time we chat, I think I'm gonna talk about my views on gender, just because it's very closely tied to this, and maybe I'll plan it better. Maybe I won't. I don't need to plan things, but like, I just sat down in front of my door because the light was good. I didn't expect on doing this today, but here we are. So I hope you guys enjoy what I have to say. I can say more. I probably will in the gender video, since it ties back into this, but I'm just feeling my haircut. I'm feeling good, looking good. The light was good. Here I am. Said what I had to say. I hope you guys understand how informal this is gonna be. Always informal. But as long as it's a good time and I have good things to say, then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna feel good for doing it. Thank you for giving me your time and your effort on clicking this video, finding it, whatever. This isn't about being a YouTuber. I don't care about views. I mean, I want people to see what I have to say, but like, it's about just talking and having the opportunity to, giving myself this opportunity. And yeah, so you know what this means. I will see y'all